Greetings, my name is Neosekken, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Corpse Party Book of Shadows. In the last episode, we continued to explore Heavenly Host, and we eventually found some remains of Nana's friends, although Mayu didn't exactly have the stomach to really tell her about at least one of the for sure confirmed corpses that we found. And eventually we managed to find our runaway Ayumi and bring her back to her senses again. Even though Yoshiki basically got a slap and the what the hell is wrong from you kind of response from Ayumi for her troubles. So, no proper gratitude whatsoever, even after the situation was explained to her. Just another thing I can add to, another instance I can add to the long list of instances where Ayumi didn't properly thank Yoshiki for, well, going out of his way to risk his neck, in the last case, quite literally, to help save her. So, come on, Ayumi. Can't you just please give our boy Yoshiki a proper thank you? Even a half-assed one would do. I feel bad for Yoshiki, having puppy dog love for you. Nothing on this shelf seems particularly relevant. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to mention. We're now following Queen Ayumi's advice here to try to investigate the school along with whatever might be causing it, and understanding the nature of it, so they can probably better find a way here to escape. You know, besides trying to find everybody. So we're basically just charging headlong into the same basic objectives that Class 2-9 eventually had to do back in Blood Covered in order to get the hell out of here. So I guess we're pretty much doing that now too. Just sticking our noses in every nook and cranny we can find and hope to find some useful clues that'll help explain to us just what exactly is going on and why we're here. So let's just go ahead and keep doing that, shall we? I see a corpse. It's a girl's body, seemingly junior or senior high. It's mostly decomposed down to the skeleton at this point. There's a duffel bag on its side next to her with a tracksuit partially hanging off of it. Ah, damn it. Hey, get back there, you... And her student ID name tag is still clearly visible on her uniform. Momijigawa High School, Awa Mano. Ah, so you're Ao. Yep, I'm now officially 52% darkening. I'm more than halfway there. That's getting to be a bit problematic, to say the least. Can we get anything here? I probably don't need to do it to this degree. Checking the shelf, I mean, but I just want to be absolutely certain that I find whatever it is I'm supposed to find in here. There are numerous scrapbooks on the shelf, each contain various newspaper and newsletter clippings. One in particular stands out. It's an old-school 3-ringed binder filled with articles that are all over 30 years old.
1973年、天神小学校児童連続誘拐殺害事件。
1973.
天神小学校ってこの学校だよね。
Serial kidnapping and murder at Heavenly Host Elementary. That's here, right?
その事件の記事、どっかの教室にもあったな。
There was an article about that in one of the classrooms too, I think. Dashing the hopes and prayers of their concerned parents, 3 of the kidnapped children return home tonight in body bags. Local police gave an official statement at around 4 yesterday afternoon. Yuki Kano, 11, Ryu Yoshizawa, 8, and Tokiko Tsuji, 7, previously reported missing, were found dead in a basement room beneath the school. Finding a little newspaper like this here would have made doing that one segment where I had to appease their spirits back in blood-covered so much easier. Circumstances behind their murders are still under investigation, and a suspect with ties to the school's teaching staff is in questioning. First responders report a shocking, grisly murder scene, and have expressed concerns at even allowing the families of the deceased to see their children. Significant mutilation is said to have occurred, and officials believe the sight of this may exacerbate the already delicate mental states of the bereaved. Well, I didn't even need to see the results, but just being given the description of what happened to them after they were murdered. Well, I can totally see that just making those parents snap inside badly. The sole survivor of this unspeakable crime is 7-year-old Sachiko Shinozaki, who remains in shock from the experience. Sure. Her testimony may prove invaluable toward closing this case and putting this horror behind us, however, so police are anxious to question her. Meanwhile, other parents have already begun calling Heavenly Host's safety procedures into question in the wake of this tragedy. Members of the PTA have... There's a snippet from another page as well, which includes photographs of the 3 victims as well as the lone survivor.
この子たち、私が見た子だ。
Oh, these are the children I saw.
俺たちも見たぜ。ここで殺されて、
I've seen them too.
それでたたってやがんのか。
I guess they were killed here, so now they've cursed the place or something.
ひどい事件だったんだね。私、最初見た時からあの子たちが怖くて、悪い霊みたいに思ってたけど、この子たちも被害者なんだ。
It's so horrible to hear what happened to them. I've been looking at them as scary evil spirits all this time. But really, they're just victims themselves.
鈴本さん、同情心は危険よ。霊の中には生前の人格を失っているものもあるの。
Be careful, Suzumoto. Compassion can be dangerous in a place like this. It's not unheard of for a spirit to lose its sense of humanity after dying.
今のこいつらは生きている人間にとって味方じゃねえってことか。
In other words, these kids aren't necessarily going to play nice with living beings anymore.
犯人はどうなったんでしょう。
What do you think happened to the murderer?
こっちのページに記事があるよ。
Ah, here we go. They talk about him in this one. Accused child murderer commits suicide. The 32-year-old former teacher, believed to have committed the now infamous adolescent kidnappings and murders, was found dead early yesterday morning. Whoops. After being deemed mentally unfit to take responsibility for his actions, he was placed in intensive psychiatric care, but escaped 2 nights ago. The psychiatric ward commissioned a manhunt, which culminated in the discovery of his hanged body in a room beneath Heavenly Host Elementary, near the site of his shocking triple homicide. The cause of death was ruled as strangulation and is strongly believed to be self-inflicted. What if it isn't? As this appears to be a show of remorse, previously thought to be beyond his mental capacity, his psychiatric ward has come under heavy fire since the discovery.
犯人も自殺かよ。救いがねえな。遺族にとっちゃ多少は気が晴れるかもしんねえけど。
Even the murderer killed himself, huh? Guess there's no happy end for anybody. Though the families of the victims are probably glad to see him go.
女の子が一人助かったのがせめてもだよ。
Well, and there's that one girl who was spared too.
でも変ね。こんな大きな事件なのに、その生き残った子の家族のコメントが一つもないわ。
Isn't it kind of strange, though, that there's not one single comment from the survivor's family?
どの記事を見ても、あるのは殺された子たちの遺族や同級生の保護者の談話ばっかり。
Every article is full of commentary from friends and family of the deceased, but there's not a word to be found anywhere about the girl who was spared.
プライバシー保護とかで書けなかったんじゃねえの？
I'd assume that was by request, to protect her privacy or something.
そうなのかな。マスコミって被害者も加害者も関係なく取材して書き立てるイメージなんだけど。
Do newspapers really care about that, though? The mass media is always chasing scoops, no matter what it takes to get them or who they have to bother. True words. Dr. Tomokichi Fukari's research records. Fukurai's, excuse me. Mesmer's magnetism. Correspondences with Anna Sprengel. Seraphita. Malleus Maleficarum. This sounds like alchemy terms. Voynich manuscript.
心霊学者の記録に魔術結社の通信文、神秘小説の古典。小学校の備品とは思えないわ。
Records of psychic phenomena, letters to and from magic societies. Classic mystery novels? Not your typical elementary school reading material.
貸し出し用の番号シールがないから、この学校の本じゃないよ。
There are no serial numbers or library cards or anything on them, though, so they're probably not the school's.
そうね。多分、ここに迷い込んだ人たちの。
That's true. Maybe these were brought in by other victims who got trapped here.
本の持ち主の蔵書印が押してある。キビキ？
Actually,
キビキって読むのかな？
it looks like there's a name stamp on most of these. Kibiki? Hey there, Kibiki. I see we're still finding some of your garbage even now. And no, I don't mean they're actually garbage. I mean your notes and everything were indispensable to me and blood covered. But yeah, I'm still finding your stuff. You got something on parallel universes and alternate timelines in this stuff, Kibiki? I could certainly use some of that right now. Is that how you read those kanji?
どれどれ？
Wait, Kibiki?
本当だ。この人も有名よ。さっき名前が出た佐榎奈穂さんの師匠と呼ばれてる作家の先生。
Wow, you're right. I recognize that name. You know the paranormalist, Naho Sainoki? Kuo Kibiki is her mentor. He's a journalist.
響先生もここに？どうして？
So that means Mr. Kibiki is in here too, I guess. But why? Well, why indeed, Ayumi? He's a reporter, paranormalist. Put two and two together, it's quite obvious to assume that he was probably here for a scoop. I don't think there's anything else in here. So let's just go ahead and leave.
そういえば、私たちがここに来てからどれくらい時間経ったんだろう。
I wonder how much time has passed since we got here.
携帯の時計、信用してもいいのかな？
I don't know if I can trust my cell phone clock in a place like this.
確かに空間が変化するってことは時間が変化してるとも考えられるから。
That's a good point. If space is being changed around randomly, there's no reason to believe the same thing isn't happening to time.
俺の腹具合から判断すると晩飯済ませて早いやつなら布団に入ってる頃かもしんねえな。
I trust my stomach though, and it's telling me that dinner time has already come and gone, and now is about when good boys and girls would go to bed.
お腹空きました。
I have to admit, I am hungry.
できれば食べ物も探さなきゃね。その前にどこかでちょっと休憩しよう。
Maybe we should try maybe we should add finding food to your list, Shinozaki. But for now, I think it's about time we found a nice cozy spot to sit and rest for a while.
そうしてもらえると私も助かるかも。霊障っていうほどじゃないけど妙に体が疲れてるみたい。
I think I'd like that, as I'm really, really tired. Not so tired that I'm worried about getting possessed or anything, but tired enough. So, where are we gonna... Oh, 1A? Of course it'd be 1A. And so, the four of us headed to the safest spot we could think of, settling in for a bit to help calm our spirits and refresh our bodies. Almost immediately, both Kishinuma and Shinozaki sat down, closed their eyes, and fell fast asleep. Understandable considering what they just experienced.
二人とも眠っちゃったみたいね。
Out like a light, both of them.
きっと疲れてるんですよ。岸沼さん、あゆみさんを助けるためにいろいろ頑張ってましたし。
They must be exhausted. Kishinuma went through a great deal of turmoil just to save Ayumi after all. And he's still going through it. He's still getting slapped and bossed around. Poor bastard.
ナナちゃんも疲れたでしょ？
Aren't you tired too?
はい。
I am,
けど、
but
なんだか眠れなくて。
I just can't bring myself to sleep.
ナリちゃんたちが今頃どうしてるのかって考えると、今すぐ走り出したいくらいです。
My mind keeps racing, wondering what Nari and the others are doing right now. I feel like I need to be ready to run out after them at a moment's notice.
わかるよ。私もシゲ兄のことを考えるとすごく焦ってくるっていうか、今すぐ顔見たくなっちゃう。
I know just where you're coming from. I get the same way when I think of Shig. I wish I could see his face right now, you know?
あれ？ナナちゃん、その足。
Huh? Nana, what happened to your legs? Oh no, are the bruised things getting worse? I felt a chill in my stomach as soon as I saw them. They were the same bruise-like markings around Nana's slender legs that I'd seen before. But they'd become much darker in color. They looked pink originally, as if she'd just rubbed her skin up against something, but now they were a deep, dark purple, the color of grapes.
大丈夫？痛くない？
Are you alright? Does it hurt?
あざならさっきからありましたけど。
You mean the bruises? They've been there since before. What the hell am I hearing?
そうじゃなくて、な
Yeah,
んか
but
濃くなってるから。
they're darker now.
ほんとだ。変な色になってる。なんだ
Oh,
ろ
you're
う。
right. A weird color. What's happening?
内出血してたから時間が経って閉塞したのかな。ごめんね。あんまり気にしない方がいいね。
Yeah, okay. It probably just changed color over time from the blood rushing to the surface. I doubt it's anything to worry about. Sorry. You keep telling yourself that, Mayu. See where it gets you later. Come on, man. Come on, Mayu.
でも跡が残ったら嫌だな。
Don't just write this off. I just hope it doesn't leave a scar.
ナナちゃん美脚だもんね。
True. You do have beautiful legs after all.
そんなことないですよ。
Oh, please. No, I don't.
スタイル良くて羨ましいな。私もナナちゃんくらい身長があったら
I'm
シゲ兄
jealous.
と釣り合い取れるのに。
You're so thin and gorgeous. If I were as tall as you, Sheik and I would sure look a lot more natural together.
彼氏さんですか？
Is he your boyfriend?
そういうのじゃないんだけど、大事な人かな。
Nothing quite like that. I guess you could say he's just a really important person to me.
いつも近くにいてくれて、私のダメな部分も受け入れてくれて、私を支えてくれる人。
He always stands by me, accepts me for who I am despite all my flaws, and always supports me in whatever I choose to do.
素敵な人なんですね。
He sounds wonderful.
私にとってはね、同じ演劇部だからってわけじゃないけど、王子様なんだよ。岸沼くんなんかに言わせると悪い魔法使いらしいけどね。
Yeah, I'm not just saying this because we're in the same drama club, but he's like some kind of prince. Though if you ask Kishinuma, he's an evil wizard.
岸沼さんってやっぱりあゆみさんのこと。
Kishinuma has a thing for Ayumi, doesn't he?
あれ気になる？ナナちゃんってば。
Oh? Does that bother you? Are you taking an interest, perhaps?
あ、違います。そういうんじゃ全然。
No. Nothing like that.
ごめん。お約束だからつい。
Sorry. I had to ask.
でも実際のとこ、岸沼くんにとっては厳しい状況なのよね。ライバルがいるから。
Actually, Kishinuma's got it pretty rough. He's got a rival for Shinazaki's affections. And that rival is none the wiser to Ayumi's gaze.
お似合いなのに。
Aw, but they look so cute together.
似た者同士でもあるのよね。素直になれないところが特に。
They are a lot alike in many ways, particularly in their complete inability to be honest about how they feel.
まゆさんも森重さんの前では素直になれなかったりするんですか？
I'll bet it's a lot like when you're with Morishige, isn't it?
だから、そういう人じゃないってばもう。
Oh, come on. I already told you it's not like that with us.
でも、自分でもよくわからないな、この気持ち。しげ兄に会ったら、どうしたいんだろう、私。
Though, I guess I really don't know how to classify the way I feel. I mean, when I do finally see Sheik, how should I react? What do I want him to do?
岸沼くんみたいに抱きしめてほしいのかな。それとも、頑張ったなって、頭撫でてもらいたいのかな。
Do I want him to pull me into his arms like Kishinuma did with Shinozaki? Or do I just want him to pat me on the head and tell me I did good?
やっぱり実際、会ってみないとわかんないや。
I guess I won't really know until the time comes. If it comes. You can probably for sure get him to pat you on the head and tell you you did good.
会えますよ、きっと。岸沼さんがあゆみさんに会えたみたいに。
It'll come. Just like it did for Kishinuma and Ayumi.
ありがとう。
Thanks.
持田くんも、ゆかちゃんや中島さんと会えてるといいな。先生も、篠原さんも。
I hope Mochida is able to reunite with Yuka and Nakashima too. And Miss Yui. And Shinohara.
みんなで帰って、文化祭の時撮った写メ交換して。
We'll all meet up and go back home, and properly exchange that photo we took together after the culture festival.
私も、みんなと会いたいな。
I really want to see my friends too.
ごめんね。私ってば自分の話ばっかり。
I'm so sorry. I've just been talking about myself all this time.
私ちょっと
I think.
その辺見てきますね。お手洗いも行きたくなっちゃったし。
I want us to go scout around from them real quick. Do not go alone. I have to go to the bathroom anyway.
一人で？危ないよ。
By yourself? Isn't that dangerous?
ちょっとだけですから。
I'll be only gone for a moment. All it takes is just one wrong step in the span of 1 second for something to go terribly wrong, especially in this place. Bring Mayu with you.
お友達のことを思い出して、じっとしていられなくなっちゃったのかな。
I guess thinking about her friends got her all worked up. She probably just couldn't sit still any longer.
鈴本。
Suzumoto?
起きてたの？岸沼くん。
Ah, Kishinuma, you're awake?
一緒に行ってやってくんねえか。念のためにさ。
Shouldn't you go with her, just to be safe? Yes. Please. Please go.
そうだね。岸沼くんは篠崎さん見ててあげて。
I probably should. You stay here and keep an eye on Shinozaki.
すまねえ。なんかあったら、でけえ声で呼べよ。篠崎叩き起こして飛んでっからよ。
I will. If anything happens, just yell real loud, okay? I'll smack Shinozaki till she's awake and the two of us will come running.
暗いから篠崎さんのろうそく一本借りるね。
Don't smack her, Yoshiki. She'll just end up smacking you back. Or kicking you. Try poking her instead. And then gradually up the ante until you reach the bare minimum that'll take to wake her up and cause you the least amount of pain for your trouble. Okay, the hallways are pretty dark, so I think I'm going to borrow one of her candles.
危ねえから、小笠原見つけたらすぐ戻ってこいよ。
Just be careful. Once you find Ogasawara, you two come right back here. You got it? Okay, I guess we're just gonna immediately go over here. The bathroom felt empty. There was no indication of Nana's presence whatsoever.
ナナちゃんと入れ違いになっちゃったのかな。
Maybe we passed one another without realizing it. Or maybe she lied about needing to go to the bathroom. Yep. No. No!
ナナちゃん
Nana?
どうしたの？ナナちゃん
What's wrong, Nana? Oh, crap. I hear a hammer. The sound that echoed through the hall was like that of a butcher slicing up a large chunk of meat, bone and all. And this sound was accompanied by the dimly lit figure of Nana sprawled out on the ground in front of me. Oh shit. Or rather, part of Nana. It was really just the top half of her body, severed cleanly at the thigh. Oh shit, so it is. I couldn't quite tell for sure because of the red haze. Her legs were completely gone. Well, I guess that explains the bruises around her legs then, doesn't it? And the worst part is, she was still fully alert and aware. Damn it, Nana, why did you have to go alone? Ah! Ah! My legs! My legs! Nana! This grisly sight was too much for me to handle. I became weak in the knees and fell backwards, landing on my butt. I couldn't move. It hurts. It hurts. My legs. My legs. Nana was bending and contorting her back and writhing on the ground, as if struggling to escape the pain and the fear. I wanted to help her, but I had no idea what I could do. Nothing had ever prepared me for a situation like this. I couldn't stand up. I couldn't even think. Okay, so the bruises around a person's body getting darker, I think maybe that's supposed to signify that whatever kind of bodily injury, lethal or otherwise, that you're meant to suffer in Heavenly Host is going to occur soon. So if that's the case, you can use the color of the bruises to measure the approximate time when the injuries are supposed to occur. The sight of Nana's squirming body, gushing blood every which way, was burning itself into my mind. It was the most frightening thing I'd ever seen. Yeah. It hurts! It hurts! You know, Mayu, now would be a really good time to scream real loud and get Yoshiki and Ayumi here. Probably. Maybe not, on second thought, if whatever did that to her legs is like right on the other side of that door. I could sense the presence of another person in the shadows just behind Nana's torso. Who was it? The darkness was all-encompassing past a certain point, giving only the vaguest notion of a human silhouette within an inky black void.
誰？あそこ、更衣室。
Who's there?
どこなの？あそこ。
That's the locker room. No, wait, it's not. Where is this? What's back there? Wait a minute. So that jump cut from you going into the bathroom to here. Are you being influenced by darkening? You probably are, because you don't even seem to know how you got here. That door should have led into the pool locker room, but the lighting, or lack of it, was completely wrong. There was also an indescribably foul odor wafting out from within, so powerful and revolting that I felt it could never leave my senses again. And whatever being was lurking in the shadows of that horrible room was getting closer to me, step by step. I still couldn't make out a single feature, but frankly I didn't want to. His existence alone was threatening enough. Whoever this was, I could sense his shadow posturing itself over Nana's head as if preparing to swallow it whole. Like a crocodile. In fact, the shadow was beginning to resemble a crocodile more and more. Was this even a person? It is Hammer time. How you doing, Hammer? Ah! Stop! Please stop! The figure was now fully visible, and was indeed a person, I think. He grabbed Nana by the head, then turned and began dragging her into that horrid room. She was clearly nearing death, as it took everything she had to scream in protest. Her voice was getting weaker and her writhing less pronounced. I couldn't even imagine how painful it must be to have one's severed body slowly dragged across the floor, exposed side down. Ew, man, that must be really painful. It would be bad enough just having my head held in that massive, filthy grip. No, grip isn't the right word. It really was more like a bite. God, no! No! Save me, please! Mayu! No! Stop, please. I don't want to die. Don't kill me! These were the panicked primal screams of a person's last moments on Earth. It's a sound no one should ever have to hear, much less produce. And once you hear it, it's the kind of thing you'll be hearing again for the rest of your life. Nothing can ever wipe it from your memory. It stays with you. I sat there dumbfounded, so disturbed that I could barely breathe, and watched the slow slither of Nana's body as she disappeared into the unknown. It only took a few seconds for her to vanish into blackness, but those were the longest few seconds of my life. And once she was gone, only a wide swathe of blood remained, tracing her path down the hall and across that hellish threshold. Nana. I have to go save her. It's too late. She's gone. Please don't, Mayu. Help! Help! Mayu! Gathering all my courage, I ran at full speed toward the blackened void, but found no room to enter. Beyond the door was nothing more than a solid wall. What? No! Where is she? Where was she taken? It was just as Shinozaki had said. Right before my eyes, a human being was pulled into space that simply no longer existed. Pulled out of reality. And yet, I could still hear her. No! I can't even describe how frightened I was. All I could do was scream and take off running. Away from there. Anywhere else was preferable. Why am I going this way? Nana isn't this way. She's behind me. I need to go back. I need to save her. I need to save Nana. But I'm just getting farther and farther away from her. No, I can't. I just can't. It's just not possible. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Nana. I couldn't do anything to save you. What do I say to Kishinuma and Shinozaki?
さっきまで一緒に話してたナナちゃんがあんなことに。足があざの形に切れてしまって。
We were just talking with her, and now look what's happened. Her legs were torn right off, right along the lines of those bruises.
あざ？
Wait, the bruises!
ナナちゃん、あのあざのところは切られ。
Nana was sliced up in the exact spots where she had those markings.
私のお腹のあざは関係ないよね。偶然だよ。
And I have markings just like that on my stomach. But that doesn't mean anything, right? It's just a coincidence. Right? I think you're starting to realize just how bad your situation is, Mayu.
やだ私。こんな時まで自分の心配。
What is wrong with me? Worrying about myself at a time like this.
だけど。
But I can't help it. I opened my compact mirror and hesitantly brought it down to my abdomen, lifting my shirt and loosening my skirt a bit to get a better look. Do you really need a mirror to look?
そんな。
Oh, God. No! It's gotten darker. I didn't have to look very hard. The color of the bruise on my abdomen had darkened significantly. It was far more pronounced now, practically pulsating in purplish red. It looked more like some kind of demented crest that had surfaced from deep inside my body.
嘘。
No. No!
色が濃くなってなんかはっきりしてきてる。それに前よりも広がってきて。
It's darker, more clearly outlined. It looks bigger now, too.
何これ。なんで。
What is this?
ただのあざだよね。
Why is it here? Just...
ほっといたらすぐに消えて。
It's just a bruise, right? I'm sure it'll go away on its own over time if I leave it be. I just keep telling myself that. It would go away on its own. It was nothing. And I was starting to believe it. Feeling somewhat placated, I lifted the mirror up and prepared to shut it and put it away when I caught a quick glimpse of my face. I saw fear. I saw sadness. I saw defeat. But I also saw something else. Something right behind you. Oh. You got bruises on your face? No. At first, I doubted my eyes. But I wasn't seeing things, nor was it a smudge on the mirror. It was another discolored bruise, just like the one on my abdomen. It was nowhere near as dark, but it was definitely there. And given enough time, it would probably get a lot darker.
なんでこんなの。
Why?
いつの間に。
Why? When did I get this?
違う。何か汚れがくっついているだけだよ。こんなのちょっとこすればすぐに。
Maybe it's just dirty. Maybe I just need to wipe it off. I tried spit shining it away with my finger, but all it did was make it wet. And each time I pressed down on it, the surrounding skin would turn white, creating greater contrast and making it stand out more. It wasn't going away. It wasn't going away. And if it just keeps darkening, might wind up like Nana. No. Please, no! 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 Oh, we're at 57% darkening. Torn apart at the seams.
Suzumoto! どうかしたのか?
Suzumoto, what's wrong?
なんか声聞こえたから気になってよ。小笠原はまだ見つかんねえのか?
I thought I heard you scream. No luck in finding Ogasawara?
心配ね。今からみんなで探し。鈴本さん?
I don't like that at all. We'll help you search. Suzumoto?
ダメ！来ちゃダメ！
No, stay back! I took a step away from them, despite myself.
どうしたんだよ?
What's going on?
お願い！来ないで！なんでもないから！
Please, just stay back! Nothing's going on, I swear. Yeah, that's totally convincing, Mayu. You're clearly emotionally distraught, panicking, and you are swearing up and down that nothing's wrong. That is totally gonna make them believe you.
何かあったの? その鏡に何か.
Did something happen? Did you see something in your compact?
なんでもない！何も映ってない！平気だから！私…
It's nothing! I didn't see anything! I'm fine! I'm fine. No, I couldn't let them see me like that. I didn't want them to see that hideous bruise. Look, no, Mayu! You don't run off. You got better things to worry about right now than how you look. Please, for the love of God, don't run off. You're just gonna get yourself killed. Wait! Suzumoto!
Suzumoto-san!
Suzumoto! Suzumoto, please, stop. You're just...
どうしよう。
What do I do? What do I do?
また逃げてる。私。でもどこへ?
I'm running again. But where? Where am I going?
あざを消さなきゃ。これを消さないと。でないと。私。
I have to get rid of this. If I can't, then I... Come on, Mayu. Stop and think rationally about this. And I'll wind up just like Nana.
早く消さないと。
I have to hurry. I have to find some way making this go away. I had some concealer in my makeup bag. Maybe I could hide it. Yeah, that...
見えないよね。
There we go. Can't see it at all now.
あんなあざ、ちょっと寝て目を覚ましたら治ってる。絶対に。
All I have to do is get some sleep, and when I wake up, that bruise will be long gone. I know it will. Gonna do something about the one on your stomach too, then? If we're gonna go down the rabbit hole and just delude ourselves into believing this stuff, you might as well go all the way here and cover up everything. Yeah, I was getting all worked up over nothing. It was just a little mark on my face, after all. Probably just a result of all the stress I'd been feeling here. Once things calmed down, it would go away for sure. Oh, good Lord, Mayu. I have a feeling that you've just set yourself on down some path here that's just going to end up being really nasty for you. Welcome back. Yep, totally nasty. I can already tell something bad's gonna happen real soon. We're back here for crying out loud. It's like the bookends trope. I don't see anything else in here, so I guess maybe I should try heading back. Let's go.
あれ私、ドア閉めたっけ
I don't remember closing the door. It wouldn't open. And it wasn't like it was locked. Rather, it felt almost as if someone were holding it closed with superhuman strength. Oh boy. It's the hair! Suddenly I realized why. The door was wrapped multiple times over with thin black threads. Had I not noticed? How had I not noticed these a moment ago? You took the words right out of my mouth.
何髪の毛
What the? Is this human hair? I looked at it a bit more closely and concluded, without question, that's exactly what it was. We're at 62% darkening. I felt an unpleasant heat radiating all along my back muscles, across my entire spine. I was being watched. There was some sort of moist, lukewarm presence in the room with me. And slowly but surely, I could sense it moving.
誰かいるの私の後ろに
Who's there? Who's behind me? I was too scared to turn around.
保健室が
It is Sachi. This room. Yep. It was a little girl wearing a red dress. Probably a first or second grader. Her skin was as pale as pottery, contrasting with her laker-like hair. And she looked somehow familiar.
この子新聞に載ってた殺人事件の生存者
This is the girl from the newspaper who survived the murders.
篠崎幸子
Sachiko Shinozaki.
嘘でしょ
But
だって
it can't be right.
30年以上も前の
That happened over 30 years ago.
保健室がまだ殺風景なの
This room is so lifeless.
そうだ人体解剖標本が欲しい
I know what it needs. A human autopsy model. I want to dissect a human. Well, now we know what caused that. Well, now we know what caused those bruises now. This is gonna be fun. Being sarcastic, by the way, in case you guys couldn't tell. What? Well, the gang's all here.
お姉ちゃんまた遊べるね
Have you come to play with us again? No. Please, no. Something was dripping onto the back of my hand.
涙
Are these tears? That's what I thought at first, anyway. If I'd started to cry, I wasn't aware. But considering what I was going through, it wouldn't have been surprising in any way. I wonder just how much I'd cried since getting sealed up in this godforsaken place. Probably more than I ever cried before in my entire life. But these weren't tears, were they? Was it blood then? Did these children do something to me? Undoubtedly. Sure enough, I reached up and touched my face, and my finger came in contact with something sticky. Something sticky and red. What? What did you do to me?
何も
We didn't do anything. Sachiko's answer was cold and disinterested, and came accompanied with a crooked, wry smile. She was just a child, yet one glance from her made every hair on my body stand on end.
鏡で見てみたらどう？少しだけ待っててあげる。
How about you take a look in the mirror? We'll wait. Just for a little bit, though. Sachiko's face somehow made me feel as if there might be two sides to her. One gentle, and one not. But regardless of which I was dealing with here, I wasn't about to go against her recommendation. I was legitimately curious myself. So I took out my compact, opened it, and... Your face is melting away where you applied your makeup, didn't you? Why? No. No, please! The bruise I'd concealed with makeup had sprung back to the surface once again. Though it could hardly be called a bruise anymore. My skin had literally split open from inside, and blood was beginning to seep out through the pinkish fissure, bead by bead. No, this can't be happening. It can't be. No!
違わない、お前だよ。
It's happening. That's all you.
抗わなければ一瞬でいけたのにね。だけど残念。お前はそのお腹の亀裂の通りに散って死ぬのはもう決まっているんだよ。
If you hadn't fought it, you might have been able to die quickly. But you are going to die. You're going to be torn open along those cracks on your belly. The bruise along my stomach and abdomen had followed suit, splitting open and dripping dark red blood everywhere. At this point, I'd completely lost any ability to think or reason. I was a goner, and I knew it.
壁にぶつかって一瞬で死ぬよりももっと辛い。ゆっくりとした散り方で死になさい。
What's worse than dying in an instant by getting smashed against a wall? Getting slowly, carefully torn apart. That's what. Let's play. Come on, let's play.
人体解剖標本の作成
Time to begin the autopsy, everyone.
やめて来ないでやめて
Oh man, this is not gonna be pretty. Yeah, I was a goner. I couldn't fight it. Somewhere deep in the pit of my soul, I knew there was no way out. This unimaginably cruel fate was predestined. I couldn't escape. Oh sure, I tried to run. I squirmed and resisted with every last bit of strength I had. But fate had me by the ankle, and it wasn't about to let go. If only I could force myself to lose consciousness, maybe I could avoid the unbearable agony that I knew was coming. But sadly, I wasn't that strong-willed. Oh, man. I could feel the hands of the children all over my body, coming from virtually every direction. And they were really digging. hurts! Ah! It hurts! It hurts! You guys can't see it, obviously, but I'm really wincing right now. No. I'm dying. Save me, Shig.
しげに来ない来ないしげになんて気がしないんだよ
Shig? Your dear Shig won't be coming to your rescue. No chance! No hope! I was seized with a pain unlike anything I'd ever even imagined possible before. I couldn't talk. I couldn't move. I couldn't even think. I felt like my head was going to explode under the pressure of the millions of nerves all telling my brain just how much every part of my body hurt. And it didn't stop. Every moment, it grew worse and worse. Then, I began to drift away.
Hidoi その辺の廊下にでも飾っておこうか、この標本。
What an awful stink! Let's decorate the wall, or maybe the hallway outside, with our new autopsy model. This school is getting livelier all the time. Sachiko's voice sounded like it was far in the distance. It was then that I realized the agony I'd been feeling had changed. It was no longer pain, but chill. I didn't hurt anymore. I was just cold. So cold that I couldn't even feel my body. I'm 94% darkening.
寒い。
So cold.
ものすごく寒いよ。しげに。
So very
もう指
very
一本
cold.
動かない。
Sheik, I can't even move a finger anymore.
私が死んで惨めな死体になっても嫌いにならないでくれる。
But even if I'm dead, and even if my body is an unsightly mess, I hope you won't think poorly of me.
しげに。私ね。
Because
しげにのこと。
Sheik, my final wish is that Sheik be the one to find my body. As long as it's not too revolting to look at, anyway. I want him to think I'm pretty. I miss him. Sheik. Bro. Number 2, Demise, an alternate universe tale. Number 2, Clear. Number 3, Encounter chapter, is now playable. Yuichi Nakamura, Yuka Nanri, Soulful Testimony is unlocked in bonus menu. Well, now I'm depressed. Good going, Sachiko. I mean, I knew you were eventually going to do something here to just kill my spirits, but you did an even worse job than I thought you would. I hope you're proud of yourself. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I think we got one wrong end here that I'm aware of that I need to unlock first before I move on to the next chapter. So I'm going to see about maybe checking into that real quick. Okay, let's see what happens when we try to reach the bucket.
包帯なんて後でいいだろう。それよりもたもたしてたらバケツが。
We can worry about the bandages later. But if that bucket falls, it's all over. We've got to do something about it pronto.
そうだね。私、棚の上の石膏像を押さえてるから。
You're right. Okay, hold down the statue on the shelf then.
よし、俺がバケツ外すから、そっちは頼む。
All right, I'll try to get that bucket down. Make sure you hold on tight.
気をつけてね。
Be careful.
くそ、そこには手届くんだが。取っ手に触れねえ。
Damn it! I can just barely touch the bottom of it. I can't get anywhere near the handle.
無理に取ろうとしちゃダメだよ。
Don't try anything funny with it or it might spill.
わかってる。考えたくねえけど、もし中身が硫酸とかだったら、こぼしただけでアウトだからな。
God forbid there's sulfuric acid in there or something. Or a slight spill would mean game over.
机か椅子を動かして重ねたら。
We could try stacking a few desks or chairs.
そうだな。それしかねえか。
Yeah, I think that may be our only option here.
どうなってんだ。どれもこれも床に張り付いちまったみたいに動かねえ。
The hell? Every single one is stuck fast to the floor. They won't budge. This brought to mind all the doors and windows that were so firmly frozen in place. They might as well have been cement walls. I didn't need convincing. I knew what Kishinuma said was true. Those desks and chairs weren't going anywhere. I had no choice but to step in.
岸沼くん、机の上で私を肩車して。
Kishinuma, how about I piggyback on your shoulders on top of one of the desks?
けどよ、お前スカートで。
But you're wearing a skirt.
そんなこと言ってる場合じゃないでしょ。石膏像が落ちる前に早く。
Now's not the time to worry about that. We need to get this done before the statue falls, right?
おう。
Got it.
おっと、なんだよこの机は。いや、床が傷んでんのか。とにかく慎重にな、鈴本。
What the hell is wrong with this desk? Is the floor buckled or something? Don't worry, Suzumoto, I got you. Just focus on what you're doing. Okay. I swallowed nervously, and reached my hands over my head, careful not to make any sudden movements. I could reach the bucket's handle just fine, fortunately. Now all that remained was untying it, and getting it down without spilling whatever happened to lie within. God, what the hell is in here? It's really heavy. Whatever it was, it definitely wasn't liquid. This was a solid, tangible weight. It felt almost as if the whole thing was filled to the brim with lead. I tried my hardest to maintain balance while adjusting to this unexpected new I can't. Oh no. It was no use. The bucket was slipping loose from my grip, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. Inevitably, my hands gave out, and the bucket was airborne. Someone had coated it in soapy water or oil, making it virtually impossible to hold on to. They even thought to go that far, huh? Whoever set this trap had apparently anticipated this very scenario and planned for it accordingly. We were meant to find this girl. We were meant to try rescuing her, and we were meant to fail miserably. This was all one big joke to someone. The bucket flipped over in midair, raining its contents down onto the unknowing, unsuspecting victim below. Directly onto her face. Oh man. Oh man, what was in the bucket? Her cries only lasted for 1 or 2 seconds. They were followed by a few convulsions in her legs. And then stillness. Thousands of assorted nails, razors, scissors, and tacks all stuck to the poor girl's face. Oh, shit! Piercing her soft cheeks and eyes and filling her mouth. It took almost no time at all for what was left of her pale, perfect skin to be dyed crimson.
そんな
No!
なんでだよ
Why?
私のせいで
I did this. I killed her.
バカ野郎お前の俺たちのせいじゃ
You mental? This isn't our fault.
やだ
God, no.
こんなつもりじゃ
It wasn't meant to be this way.
ごめんね
Sorry.
許して
I'm so sorry.
許して
Please forgive me.
許して
Forgive me. Forgive me. Wrong end number 3. Okay, that's it for that. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that's everything here, and if I absolutely have to, I will consult an ending guide here just to make sure that there isn't any endings I'm missing before I move on to Chapter 3. And if there are, then obviously I will do whatever I need to do in order to unlock that, whatever wrong ends I have left to find, and then, well, then we'll just go from there. Okay, so as much as I hate to admit it, I did have to look at an ending guide, a little bit here, and try to figure out at least the first step or two I need to do in order to find not 1, but 2 more wrong ends I still have to find for this chapter. But I'm trying to, and that step involves not picking up this notebook here in classroom 1C. I'm trying to avoid looking at any of the other possible requirements I would need to do in order to find the other 2 wrong ends in question here, because I honestly want to try to figure this stuff out as much as I can whenever possible. So, hopefully, from this point onward, I'll be able to figure out the rest on what I need to do from here. But I just want to let you guys know that, unfortunately, for this one instance, at least, I couldn't figure it out on my own what I need to do, so feel free to give me a mark of shame if you wish, because honestly, I wouldn't fault you for it. So anyway, that being said, let's see if I can get these 2 other wrong ends now. Wonder what you'll say if I just go straight in.
とりあえず一回俺が入って
Alright,
安
I'll
全
go
かどうかを
first.
確認してくるから篠崎はちょっと待ってろよ
I'll go first to make sure it's safe. You wait here.
待って岸沼くんだけじゃ心配よ霊感ゼロの素人なんだから
No way am I letting you go by yourself. When it comes to ghosts and curses, you're about as clueless as they come. Must resist urge to insult. What's this? There's several sheets of paper here, all folded up very neatly and deliberately. They read as follows. To Dad, to Mom, to my teachers and everyone else at school. And to me, Tomo and Kana, my very best friends. It's all been about 1 week since I got sealed up here. I'm surrounded by the dead, and while I did come across a small number of people who were still alive, most of them have already died off. This is a bizarre place. I had what was left of my lunch with me, so I ate that. And there's no other food to be found. Wait a minute. Okay, so it is something new. Needless to say, I'm extremely hungry. I have no strength left and my mind is starting to get hazy. I thought about suicide, but I was told that when you die here, you feel the pain you felt at death for the rest of eternity. Told by a ghost. So I want the easiest, most pain-free death possible. I've decided how I want to die. I considered eating the dead bodies in here, but decided against it even though I'm very hungry. I am so hungry that my brain is shutting down and the pain has started to dull. I think I am very near death, so I've decided to write my last will and testament here before I can no longer form thoughts. Goodbye. Please forgive me for dying before you, Mom and Dad. Sagunuma Municipal Middle School No. 2, Class 3-2. Sawako Nara. Parents should never have to bury their child. You've chosen the wrong path. And there's no way back anymore. Yeah, well, the joke's on you. Fortunately for me, this is exactly the right path I wanted to go on.
拾った鍵使えないかな。この鍵じゃないみたい。
錆びついてっから入らん。
いいけど。
こうやって床の硬いとこでこすってみりゃどうかなって。
Oh, crap.
見ろよ、剥がれてきた。地面とかに長いこと放置されてると。
Shut up, Yoshiki. So, that was apparently all dialogue. No good. Guess it's the wrong lock. Maybe it's just got too much rust on to fit in the lock. Here, let me see it. Okay, but what are you planning to do with it? I'm going to scrape it on the floor here and try to pry some of it off. There we go. Good as new. When you leave keys buried in the ground or stored in damp places, they get rusty, and the rust changes their shape. See?
でも大きさ的にやっぱりここの鍵じゃないっぽいね。
But it still seems like it's too small a key for this keyhole.
あれ？何か書いてあります。ほら、文字の跡みたいのが。
Look, there's something written on it. You can just barely make it out, but it's there.
本当だ。文字が彫ってある。
Hey, you're right. There are letters carved right into it. Kishinuma breaking the rust off the key uncovered a label on its grip. Science lab, staff only. Guess that sells that. Seems like a handy key to have. Interesting. That key in that one classroom that I picked up here is now the science lab key. Maybe I should... I guess maybe I should try to go over the science lab. Okay. Here. The loose board is no longer spanning the hole in the floor here. It's unclear what happened to it. Maybe it fell in or maybe someone took it. Either way, it's no longer possible to continue down the hall
この
from
距離
here.
ならジャンプして向こうに行けるんじゃねえか？
It doesn't look that far. We should be able to jump it, don't you think?
男子ならともかく私たちには無理だよ。何か捕まるものでもなきゃ。
I don't know what it's like for you boys, but us ladies wouldn't stand a chance. We need something to grab onto at the very least.
長い棒かロープでもあれば先に俺が渡って支えてやるんだけどな。
So I guess if we had a long pole or a rope or something, I could go over there first and help you two get across. Well, luckily for me, I have a good idea on what kind of rope I can use. This is definitely turning out to be pretty different from before. So, definitely a good sign. Let's go get those bandages. Maybe we can use these as a makeshift rope. Yep, let's take them. Shouldn't then immediately pull them taut in a few places to test their tensile strength.
長さはかなりあるし、何重かに折り返せば簡単には切れそうにねえな。
There's definitely enough here to work with. And as long as we fold it over enough times, I don't think there'd be any risk of it tearing.
2本あるし、より合わせてロープみたいにすればもっと丈夫になるよ。
There are two strips too. We can probably just twist them together, and the end result should be about as sturdy as a real rope. And so we folded both strips of gauze in half, and twisted the two double-ply strips together to form something that resembled a braid. We've done something similar to this one before. Okay, this all looks the same. Nothing different about that whatsoever. Now let's go and make ourselves a rope bridge.
Rope をどっかに結びつけて固定しねえとな。
First things first, we've got to get one end of this rope fastened onto something.
そこの教室の机とかどう？
How about the desk inside that classroom?
大丈夫かよ。机なんかロープ引っ張ったら動いちまうぞ。
I don't know about that. You pull on the rope and that desk is totally going to move.
そっか。教卓は
That's
ちょっと
true.
ロープの長さが足りないかもしれないし。
Maybe the teacher's podium? No, the rope wouldn't be long enough to stretch that far.
ロープを結びつけた机を入り口近くに移動させて。
Couldn't we attach it to a desk and move that desk right up against the classroom door? That's an option.
それでロープが出る隙間だけ残してドアを閉めれば机はドアに引っかかって動かないと思います。
Then just close the door most of the way, leaving only a crack for the rope to slip through. That way the door will keep the desk in place.
なるほど。ドアを片側に寄せて二重にしとけばまず外れることなんてないし
I see.
いけるかも。
As long as we double loop the rope around the desk, then it should hold. And with the door serving as a barrier, yeah, this just might work.
よし。じゃあまず俺がロープ持って向こう側にジャンプするからな。
Alright, guess I'll grab the rope then and jump across with it.
気をつけてね。
Be careful, okay?
この距離なら楽勝楽勝。
Don't worry. At this distance, it's child's play.
よっと
Yeah!
おっ
Yeah!
と
Holy
い
crap!
た
That scared me.
大丈夫岸沼くん。
Oh, you're alright, Kishinuma?
ああその辺微妙に床板が脆いみてえだから気をつけろよ。
Yep. The floorboards on this side are just a little dicey, that's all. We all need to be real careful around them.
よし鈴本ロープを伝って順番にこっち来いよ。
Okay.
危ないから一人ずつな。
Suzumoto, hang on to the rope and come on over. One at a time, though, since it's kind of dangerous.
ナナちゃん、私が先に渡るから後から来れる？
Nana, I'd like to go first. Will you be okay going after me?
はい、できると思います。
Sure. I think I can do it. Huh?
どうした？
What's wrong?
学生証落としちゃった。篠崎さんにもらった幸子さん人形の切れ端挟んであったのに。
I dropped my student ID. With the scrap paper from the Sachiko charm still in it.
そんなもん後で下の階に拾いに行きゃいいだろう。それより危ねえからよそ見してねえで早く渡れよ。
We can go downstairs later and get that. For now, just focus on getting across safely, okay? Okay.
ナナちゃん、いいよ来て。
I'm
ロー
over,
プしっかり
Nana.
掴んで気をつけてね。
You're next. Make sure you hang on to the rope tightly and be real careful, okay?
わかりました。
Got it. Stop!
なんだあいつ。
Hammer time!
なんかやべえぞ。
Who the hell is that? I don't think he's friendly.
ナナちゃん、急いでこっちに。
In fact, he looks kind of transparent. You okay, Yoshikazu? You're kind of see-through at the moment. Nana, come on, hurry. Oh, dear. For about as much time as it took a single shiver to run up and down a person's spine, the hallway was completely silent. Then, the moment Nana's foot left the floor on the other end of the hall, there was an abrupt, almost exaggerated spray of blood. The back of the strange, bloody-eyed man's massive hammer had come down hard, roughly splitting through not only the rope, but both of Nana's legs as well. My legs! My legs! Nana! More than anything, I wanted to look away. I wanted to look away from those desperate, tear-filled eyes. That shocked, pained expression. Not to mention the sight of Nana's dangling torso, with nothing at all left below the thighs.
ロープ離すんじゃねえぞ。すぐに引き上げてやっから。鈴本、さっさと手貸せ。
Don't let go of the rope! We'll pull you up! Suzumoto, I need your help!
足がナナちゃんの。
Her legs. Nana's legs.
バカ野郎、まだ生きてんだろうが。
Dumbass! She's still alive, and we can help keep her that way. How? You're not medically trained professionals, are you?
助けてあげても。
If we save her, if we pull her up.
余計なこと考えんな。ちくしょう、なんだよ足くれ。俺が背負ってやら。
Don't think about that right now, goddammit. If she needs our legs, we'll lend her ours. I'll carry her on my back. My legs! My legs! God, it hurts! It hurts!
ナナちゃん。そうだ。血を
Nana,
止血しなきゃ。
We need to do something. To stop the bleeding.
どけこのロープで
Move.
太もも縛って
I'll tie the rope tight around her thighs.
ひでえ
Damn it. This is so messed up. You guys might want to move.
ここ離れるぞ鈴本
We need to get away from here, Suzumoto. Okay.
クソ変質者野郎その図体で止めるもんなら飛んでみやがれ
You goddamn fucking asshole! If you think you could jump this gap with that zombie-ass body of yours, then why don't you just try it?
息はしてるでも気絶してるみたいだな
She's still breathing, but she's passed out.
その方がいいよ。意識があったらどんなに痛いか。
It's probably for the best. If she were conscious, think about how much pain she'd be in.
けど意識がねえってことは体力的にやべえってことだろ
Yeah.
なんとかしなきゃな
Yeah, but if she's passed out, that can't be a good sign for her chances of survival. We've got to do something to save her.
なんとかって。私たちお医者さんじゃないんだよ。こんなひどい怪我どうしたらいいのか。
What can we possibly do? We're not doctors. With a wound this bad, I wouldn't even know where to begin.
消毒液と包帯くらいあんだろ保健室か理科室か職員室かどっかによ
We can at least dress the wound with antiseptic and bandages. There's gotta be some in the infirmary or the science lab or the staff room. Or somewhere.
とにかく俺らでできることしてやんなきゃ
We have to at least try.
そう
Yeah,
だね。
yes, you're right.
とりあえずちゃんと休めるとこに移動しようぜ
For now, we should focus on finding someplace safe where she can rest. Oh boy. I forgot about that hidden passageway.
あいつさっきのどうやってこっちに来たんだよ
It's the same guy. How the hell did he get over here?
とにかく逃げなきゃ。
I don't know, but we have to run. Oh shit. Let's try going to the science lab. Science lab door is locked. Door is locked.
理科室なら確か鍵が。
Science lab. I got the key right here. Let's use the key.
外れた。
It turned.
よし早く中に
Good. Come on, let's get inside. I wonder what kind of horrors I'm gonna find in this place. Okay, I've locked it behind us.
とりあえずは安全か
I think we're safe. For now.
でもあのデカブツ斧みてえの持ってやがったからなドアが破られる前にこっちもなんか武器でも探さねえと
But that damned pig's got a hammer like an axe. So before he busts through this door, we need to find something we can use to defend ourselves.
その前にナナちゃんの手当てを。
But what about
何この
what about tending to Nana's wound?
匂い。
Wait, what's that smell? If I had to guess, gas burner? Or a corpse. There's that too, I guess. It's a dead body bound to a chair with wire by both its wrists and ankles. Based on height and uniform, this was most likely a junior high school girl. She seems to have had hot oil poured over her head, burning everything above her chest into a blackened, unidentifiable mass. Yikes. The only discernible facial feature is a missing tongue, and that only because its stump is still faintly visible through her broken front teeth. The wire around her wrists and ankles seemed to have really dug into the skin, too, suggesting she put up a hell of a fight before taking her final breath.
この制服、ナナちゃんと同じ。
This uniform is the same as Nana's.
学生証に写真があるな。
Look, there's a photo on her student
武
ID.
蔵川女子中学校1年6組。
Musashigawa Girls Middle School,
Amatoya
Class
Nari.
1-6. Nari Amatoya. Well, we know what happened to Nari.
ナリちゃん。
Nari?
あ、意識戻ってたのか。
You're awake?
ナナちゃん、見ちゃダメ。
Hannah, don't look.
これ、
What?
ナリちゃん。
Is this Nari? No. No.
嘘だよ。こんなの。
No. It can't be.
絶対みんなで脱出するって約束したのに。
Not like this. Nari promised that we'd all escape from here. Together.
こんなのって違う。絶対ナリちゃんなんかじゃ。
This can't be her. It has to be some kind of mistake. It has to be.
しっかりしてナナちゃん。まだ
Calm down, Nana.
他にも会いたい人が。
There are people like you. There
先輩がいるんでしょ。
There are people you need to find. Friends and peers, right?
もういないかもしれないよ。
No. They're probably gone too. Sachi.
これなんだ。
You know, you're definitely getting a lot more active as far as actually making your presence known and interacting with us compared to Blood Covered. Although that's obviously not to my benefit in the slightest. Let's play a game. What's this? It was a little girl with matted, oily black hair spilling down her shoulders and over her chest. And she was holding something under her arm. As she drew out the vowel in her sadistically playful question, she triumphantly flourished this object, revealing it to be a human head. It was a girl's head, with a perfectly uniform bob framing her face. She looked like the quiet type. Her mouth was hanging half open, trails of blood stained onto her chin, and once again, the tongue was nowhere to be found.
はやちゃん。
She... yeah?
これちはやちゃんって言うんだ。んちはやちゃんは何度も何度も呼んでたよ。
Oh, so...
ななちゃん。
So her name is Chihaya, is it? She was calling for you right up until the end. Over and over again, she bleated out, Nana!
ななちゃん、私死んじゃった。どうして助けに来てくれなかったの？
Nana, I'm dead now. Why didn't you come and save me? The girl in the red dress thrust her hand up into Chihaya's neck and was moving her mouth up and down while saying this, like a ventriloquist with a dummy. You're just... I see your sadism has been cranked up to 11 for this game, Sachi. It almost makes me wonder what other kind of twisted shit you can come up with, that you're gonna come up with long before this whole journey through this game is over. No! No! Stop it! Stop it! Give her back! Give her back! Give me back my friends. Jaya, Nari. With those words, Nana lapsed back into unconsciousness on Kishinuma's back, never again to awaken. As for me and Kishinuma, we knew the chase was over. There was nothing left to say. We just stood there, petrified at the thought of what was yet to come. Okay, one more wrong end left to go. Still, what a miserable way to go out. For, Nana, I mean. Not like what happened to her in the, true route was any better. Wrong end number 6. Okay, I'm gonna see what happens when I let the timer run out. Or if I just go back this way. Ah! The bloody-eyed man raised his right leg and quickly brought it down onto Nana's stomach, putting her to the ground and forcing blood from her wounds. A few stomps later, what looked to be gastric juices began spewing from Nana's mouth, and her momentary consciousness was cut short as she passed out again. This didn't stop the man from continuing his stomping fit, however. He was putting his whole body weight into every blow. I could hear the sound of bones breaking. Nana's chances of survival were lessening with every passing moment, and they weren't good to begin with. Nana! Stop it! Stop it! God, that sounded weird for me just now. What could I do? I wanted to save her somehow, but I couldn't even move.
その足をどけやがれクソが
God damn it! Get your fucking foot off her, you bastard! Kishinuma's attempt to save Nana was short-lived. The bloody-eyed man swatted him back like a fly, and he immediately fell through a hole in the floor. Well, you tried, Yoshiki.
今度はあなたの番よ。
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's your turn now.
お姉ちゃん、遊ぼう
Hey, wanna play?
思い出した。
I remember now. This.
ここで死ぬんだ。
This is where I die. Wrong in number 5. Okay, that's every end for chapter 2. Wrong ends and true end. I guess I didn't need to let that timer run out after all. I just need to run straight north. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go ahead and cut the episode off here, and for the next episode, I'll go ahead and start the 3rd chapter. So, I hope that you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Corpse Party Book of Shadows. If you did and you want to see more content from me, feel free to subscribe to my channel. I have no idea what the hell Chapter 3 is going to have in store for us, but, well, part of me is eager to find out, while another part of me is kind of dreading it. Given all the shit that I've experienced so far with just the first 2 chapters alone, and we got like, including 5 more to go through, including the one that I just unlocked. So, this is definitely shaping up to be even bloodier and gorier than Blood Covered was, and considering some of the nasty ways you could go out in that game, that's kind of saying something. Anyway, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this latest episode of Book of Shadows. So, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.